Well, here's the pond. It's probably about, it's August 1st, matter of fact. And as you can see, the pond water is extremely clear. This is probably about the best that I've had this pond. I've never had it this clear before. I'm running off of the same filtration systems that I've had previously. This is actually the bass pond. This is my grow out pond where I have the largest of the largemouth bass. This is where they are at. And let me see if you can see down inside. There's some little minnows in there waiting to be eaten. And you can probably see a bass down there. See the little minnows swimming around. That's how clear it is. That is probably about almost 4 feet deep right there. That's how clear this water is. So you can kind of see what I got. I've got a round filter that's sitting on a brick down there at the bottom. So the round filter is probably sitting about, let me zoom out a little bit. It's probably sitting about 3.5 feet down in the water. That's how clear this water is. I've got a round filter that I packed with filter pads, and then I have my pump over here, which I've got just put it in a regular pot, surrounded it with filter pads, and that runs up to my waterfall. And I'll show you my waterfall right here, and inside the waterfall is more filter pads. Got a few plants that I added to the little stream that I got going here. Oops, my little light. There's some little lights that I got set up here, but you can see the stream there. It runs down into the waterfall, into the bass pond. I got my oxygenators that really took off this year. Never did this good before. Just got done cleaning up all the lily pads. You can see the lilies growing here. Adds nice shade, the bass like it. And this is the bass pond. This is the one I've been showing on the videos. I've had people ask me, hey, what's going on with the bass pond? How's it going? So this has actually been a very good year. There's a cattail. Actually, some of it has grown outside the pot. This stuff goes crazy, so if you use this stuff, just be careful. It really does grow out. But the water is just extremely clear. I'm really happy with the water. Let me zoom in here. There's some, you can see just through. It's kind of hard for me to see because of the sun glare. But hopefully you can see how clear this water is. You even got a few goldfish still left in there. They kind of help with the algae, so I don't mind some of the goldfish, and they're pretty large enough. The bass haven't tried to eat them yet. But they kind of help keep down with the algae. I think what's really helping is the amount of plants that I have in here. It's really helping keep this water nice and clear. So you can see I'm running a little frog spitter here. That just helps with some oxygenation in the water. But this is really, really good. I'm very pleased with the way everything's coming. This is the bass pond. This is probably about 4 feet deep in the center. It's got some shelves that probably come up to about 3 feet. I do have a few bluegill in there as well. But it's probably about 10 feet wide, about 20 feet in width, 20 feet in length. So this is it. And then I'll go ahead and show you what I'm getting ready for some baby bass for when they come in for next year. I'll show you that. So here's my new project for this coming year, or I should say for next year. This is where I'm going to be raising baby largemouth bass here in the state of New Mexico. And got my filtration systems, which I just kind of put together here. And this is going to be filtering these 3 units. It's going to waterfall into each other. So I should be able to hold quite a few bass in these tubs. And they'll eventually, if I still have them, if I haven't sold them yet, we'll eventually be put to the big pond for the grow out. So this is where the baby bass will be come next year. Well, this is it. This is the pond. This is the main pond. So just want to kind of give you a glimpse of what's going on and how it's going. But bass are doing really well in here. Hopefully I'll be adding more come next year when they come out of the other ponds that I just showed you. But if you have anything you want to know, how I run the filtration system, any questions or anything, go ahead and just shoot me an email or let me know. Comment on the on my channel, and we'll go from there. But this is it. Been doing good. Seems like the longer it runs, the more mature it gets, the better the water quality is. The one thing I have to say about these lily pads is that I do have a lot of them, but I like to do it because we're out here in full sun, so I like to shade. But you got to keep up on these, pruning these lilies, taking out all the dead lilies and pinching them off, keeping it clean. If not, algae will grow very quickly. So just to let you know. Thanks.